So I haven't taken a look at any of these new Dragon Ball Heroes cards. I'm probably gonna read all of them tonight. Like, not recording obviously, but I'm gonna read them tonight, so I'll be prepared to talk about them for the next coming uni reviews that's gonna be coming this week. Haven't read this Goku. Let's see what he's doing. What I've heard is that let me see. Let's go back for a second. I heard that Eos, I think that's his name. I heard that Eos and who else was decent? And Demigra? I heard that Eos and Demigra I think was decent. I heard that Eos is decent, but it's I think it's one of the two that were decent of what I've heard. But anyways, we're just gonna talk about them, or maybe I'll just be surprised and I'll just like wait. But most likely not. I'm just gonna read all of them tonight. I'm reading them right now, but I'm gonna read all these guys tonight so I can be prepared for the uni reviews coming up. So anyways, Goku, dope card art. Let me just go ahead and start out by saying this is a fire card art. Why couldn't this be the SSR art? And this could have been the TUR art. This looks immaculate. Like, this is like the same case they had. Let me go ahead and bring this guy up. Where is he? This guy. It's the same case they had with this guy, where this should have. Bro. it's so flip flop. It's unbelievable. This should have been his TUR art, and this should have been his SSR art. And then this should have been his TUR art, but this should have been his SSR art. All right. Anyways, let's talk about Goku. I don't know exactly what he does at all. So his leader skill, oh, it's Universe Tree Power. Darkness Purging Universe Tree Power. That's a mouthful. Blue Goku, Universe Tree Power. Say that fast 3 times. His leader skill is Dragon Ball Heroes Kamehameha. Power beyond Super Saiyan 3 key and 170% across the board. And the 30% the stats is 2 crossover. And his passive, the possibilities of this universe. Okay, so wow, that's my bad, Goku. We feel that way. We love the universe. Activates interest animation upon the character's entry once only, and he gets 200% defense and launches a guarantee super for 4 turns from character's entry turns. That's a very good interest animation buff. And he gets 2 key and 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, and he gets 150% attack when attacking, and he gets 40% defense with each attack performed up to 200%. Okay, so he's a build-up character. And he launches an additional attack. That's a 70% chance to become a super attack. And he becomes a STR Orb Changer when there are 3 or more crossover allies, or an ally who has the name that includes Xeno on the team. Okay, so he definitely wants a character with the name Xeno in it. Alright. And he gets 50% attack for the rest of the battle and a 70% chance to guard within the same turn with 3 or more keys obtained. Okay. And 100% attack for the rest of the battle and guards within the same turn with 5 more keys obtained. And he gets 150% attack for the rest of the battle with 7 more keys obtained. And he also gets 40% damage reduction when guard is activated. Okay, so he absolutely, positively either needs an orb changer or you want to activate his restriction, which of course is the more than likely that you're going to be doing because he's an orb changer in and of itself. You either want a Rainbow Orb Changer present, or you want him to have his 3 crossover category characters, or a Xeno category ally on the team. So I feel like the Xeno thing should be the easiest thing to get, but the only thing is that we go over the cards. Let me just type in Xeno. What's the best Xeno card we have? Is this guy not a bad option for him? We do have this guy from last year. You do have this guy, but I'm pretty sure he wants Giant 8 power characters, if I remember correctly. Pan. Pan is a very good option with him. The only thing is with Pan is that they're not going to be activating too many links with each other at all, because he's a blue character. Yeah, Pan's not a bad option. Pan's probably like option number 1. Because wouldn't this guy want a Sensei slot too? Yeah? I mean, although, yeah, he builds up his defense from attacking. And that is how many attacks? That's like 5 attacks to build up from, because that's 4, 8, 12, 16... and 20? Yeah, that's 5 attacks. So, yeah, he wants a Xeno character for his orb changing. And with his orb changing, yeah, he wants to proc that guard. He absolutely bare minimum needs 5 key spheres to get that guard. But afterwards, he's going to have guard with 40% damage reduction. It doesn't seem too bad. What are his rainbow stats? Ah, okay, so he's just a ways off of 10k defense. Man, it would have been nice if Dokkan just traded out, I don't know, or maybe just made him a different typing so he can get more defense from being rainbowed. Because 55%, you pull one copy from these, some very low stats, man. These are just some seriously low stats. One thing I do gotta mention is the fact that he is a Kamehameha / Power Beyond Super Saiyan's leader. And there are some very powerful Kamehameha characters that are on that leader skill. So, you just run Xenopan with this guy. Just saying, let me see who's on his 200%. Who's on the 200% leader skills for him? Bro, these fucking Xeno characters. These Dragon Ball Heroes characters, bro. He's on this guy's 200% leader skill. Only issue is that Pan is not going to be able to fit on there. This guy will fit on there. So, this guy... that's the thing, though. It would have to be Pan. It would have to be Pan. Pan... It's like Pan will be option 1. Absolutely, because Pan is a fucking god. And then option 2 will be this guy. If not, you just run this guy outright because he's going to be supporting this Goku. And this Goku would take any sort of support that you can give him. And then you have this guy right over here, no? Am I crazy for saying this guy? Does he want he wants a giant 8 power character? No, if I remember correctly. I don't exactly remember. Yeah. So yeah, it's like option 1 and option 2. Or option 1A and option 1B. Am I glancing over everybody? That I can possibly be saying? Probably not. It's like those that come to mind is like probably like, I mean, this guy wants specific characters too, no? Okay, yeah, it's like Pan. Just Pan. It's like Pan or this Xeno Goku. Easily. So that's it. Yeah. I mean, it is a team restriction thing, so you don't necessarily have to have Pan in the same rotation with him. Yeah. So this guy doesn't seem too bad. The only issue is that he has to get those 5 orbs. And if he doesn't get his 5 orbs, then you have to bank on him getting those 3 orbs and proccing that guard. Because if he does not get those orbs, it's going to be a bit of a funky time for him. It's like, okay, cool. He gets up to, what's that? That's up to 300% attack from getting 7 keys for the rest of the battle. But then, like, do we really care about that? Could have just gave him, I don't know, like 50% attack and defense for the rest of the battle, 100% attack and defense for the rest of the battle, 150% attack and defense for the rest of the battle? Why not? Look at his defensive stat. Is that too much to ask? Maybe I'm asking for too much. My bad, Dokkan. Heroes characters have to be capped out at a limit. He doesn't look too bad. 200% defense. He has a good interest animation buff. Attack and defensive buff looks moderately low for a 200%. Let's go for a Dragon Ball Heroes character, but I get the power scaling for Dragon Ball Heroes characters. Dokkan just doesn't like making Dragon Ball Heroes characters too strong, no. But then you have this fucker right over here from last year, and then this fucker right over here who is a sustainable slot 2 unit, no? Or is that crazy to say? Probably crazy to say. But then we have fucking God Trunks. Next to Xenopan, where Xenopan is just ridiculous. Okay. Anyways, that's about it. He looks alright. Just needs his orbs. That's it. That's all he looks like on the surface. He looks like one of these characters that are going to be hitting hard, no? I feel like he's going to be hitting hard. Because he's like a shade under 15k. You slap him with like a offensive equip. I like offense, personally. You slap him with an offensive equip, and then you just get him to be defensively sound with that Pan on the team. Alright. But the only thing is that you still gotta get your orbs. No. Goku looks okay. Looks okay. Just needs his orbs. So that's about it. Yeah, and it could provide an issue to where, nah, he gets a guaranteed super for the first 4 turns, as well as the additional super attack chance when you have the Xeno character. So he should be able to build up his defense moderately quickly. I just wish that he was just above 10,000 defense. That would have helped him out. And they would have slapped him with a bit more defense with his 40% damage reduction and guard. That's about it. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I absolutely love you all. Best linking partner. I mean, he's on 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 200% of these skills. Of course, you're not going to be using on all these 200% of these skills. Granted, in this specific situation. His best linking partner is this guy who's gonna get an EZA in what's today? It's November 11th, 2024. 2027. Yeah. It's not gonna be that far. that's going to be all. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and yeah. Peace.